In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to view audiences in Google Analytics. We'll be focusing on Google Analytics 4, often called GA4, and by the end you'll know exactly where to find your audiences and how to review their definitions with confidence. Audiences in GA4 are groups of users who share characteristics or behaviors, such as visiting certain pages, triggering specific events, or meeting lifecycle conditions. They're useful for analysis and for sharing with linked advertising tools, and they help you understand who's engaging with your site or app. The key is knowing where they live in the interface and what you're looking at once you get there. Once you're in your GA4 property, head to the bottom left corner and open the admin area. In admin, look for the section labeled Data Display. Within Data Display, select Audiences. That's the dedicated space for managing audiences, and most importantly for today, seeing how each one is defined. On the Audiences screen, you'll see a list of all existing audiences for your property. The table typically shows the audience name, status, size, last modified date, and sometimes membership duration. Size usually reflects recent user counts and may be subject to privacy thresholds, so very small audiences might appear limited or delayed. If you've recently created an audience, you may see a status like populating while GA4 gathers eligible users going forward. To review the definition of any audience, open it from the list. You'll see the conditions that include or exclude users, the logic behind those conditions, and the time window or membership duration that controls how long users stay in that audience. This is where you confirm whether the audience is built around events, page paths, parameters, or user properties, and whether it's meant to capture users immediately or only after they meet certain criteria. If you have the appropriate permissions, you can manage existing audiences from this page as well. Proceed carefully, since changes affect users prospectively. If you only need to look, viewer-level access is typically enough to open and inspect definitions without modifying anything. A few quick tips as you review. Use the search bar to find audiences by name, sort by last modified to spot recent changes, and keep an eye on membership duration so it matches your marketing or analysis window. If an audience looks unusually small, it might still be populating, be constrained by narrow conditions, or be limited by privacy thresholds. That's it. In GA4, go to Admin, open Data Display, then Audiences to view and understand your audience definitions clearly.